We go bam, and I think we kill you this turn.
All the triggers.
Yeah, you did.
Greetings, goblins and guys.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Blake.
And welcome to The Cloudpost, where we have new Magic the Gathering arena videos every Friday. We do ask that you like this video and turn notifications on so you never miss an episode.
The Cloudpost does not pay for advertising, so please like and share the video with your friends. It really helps grow the community, and we thank you.
Without further ado, we gotta go fast with the best deck in Standard. Welcome in to the Deck Tech, and we are here with perhaps the hottest and most powerful deck in Standard. And it is Izzet Prowess. It is blue-red aggro. Today, specifically, we have a list from the Philippines.
Yeah.
The player is Damian Wolf, and this is his first place list at an event called Friday Night Showdown. But I've been testing the deck. The deck has exploded onto the scene, of course, since Cori-Steel was printed in Tarkir. And the first deck that Blake and I opted to play in Tarkir with the Steel Cutter was just good old mono red.
Oh yeah.
But this deck is all over the place, and it is in the last 2 months or even 2 weeks, it is the most played deck in Standard now.
It is, and it's pretty damn good. I would say this deck might actually be the best deck on the meta right now.
Yeah.
I don't think people have figured out how to hate against it super well yet. There are some decks out there that are good against it, but most times it's just so explosive, your opponent can't recover quick enough. And we're going to show you guys that and hopefully show you that in some games.
Yeah.
But starting us off with the 1-drops, we have a ton of them. So.
We have a ton of them. The majority of the deck is 1 mana. As you can see, it is 28 1-mana spells. Thank goodness we don't have Chalice of the Void in Standard, or else this wouldn't exist.
Oh my god.
But starting it off, we have, I would like to talk about more of like the staples of the deck, because I've tested other lists. So I'm going to jump around here, Blake, but
sure.
4 of Monastery Swiftspear, 4 of Storm Chaser's Talent. You're going to see that across the board, no questions.
Yep. And obviously 4 Cori-Steel Cutters, but those we're still talking about 1-drops.
Right.
So with that being said, what are the follow-up spells you need? Well, you have to run Monstrous Rage.
Yeah, so 4 of Monstrous Rage are going to be in every list.
And 4 Burst Lightnings.
Yeah, you're seeing that just about in every list as well. I don't know too many variants that aren't going for basically all of these as 4-ofs, but these are the staples of the deck. I am also used to seeing the 8 1-mana cantrips, which are 4 Opt and 4 Sleight of Hand.
Yep.
Where you get your flex spots on the 1-drops is the list I was testing all week, and the ramping up to this was 2 Spell Pierce and 2 Into the Flood Maw.
Oh.
So we will see if, I mean, I think they're good.
So this particular list happened to switch it up, adding another Into the Flood Maw and taking out a Spell Pierce, which I believe the other one's in the sideboard.
Yes, probably, because we just downloaded this specific list since it was a first place one. Mm-hmm. There are actually other first place lists though, because this deck is winning.
It certainly is.
The other variations are in the 2-drop slot, so no question asked. Everyone is doing 4 of Cori-Steel Cutter.
Yeah, that's not an option. You have to.
This is the build around of the deck. But the other list I was playing was only running. They were running 4 Slick Shots, and they were running just a 1 of Drake Hatcher in the side. But this is putting 2 in the main and 2 Slick Shots. So I don't really know how that's going to play out.
I am curious as well. I do like the Drake Hatcher, and I think it's better. I mean, so this is a great card against the mirror, right?
Yeah, it should be a very good card against the mirror because it's got 3 toughness right off the bat, which means you can't burst lightning it.
And it has vigilance, so you can block the Swift Spears if you want. And it can create the Drakes, which can block the Slick Shot.
Yeah, it can block the Slick Shot. So, I like this card a lot. I found myself siding it in a lot. So, maybe it is correct to just run them in the main. And then the last spell in the deck is, of course, just the new Dig Through Time, which is Stock Up.
So good.
So this is mini Dig Through Time. Everybody loves this card now. Every time I bring it up on the Cloudpost, I have to admit that I was, even as a person who blue is my favorite color in Magic, I was lower on this card, and I didn't think this card would be as good as it is, but this card is busted.
Card is quite busted. I will say, whatever they're holding, whatever the robot's holding, I want that.
Oh yeah, those look very tasty.
Yep. Well, this is the deck. Check out the lands. The mana is pretty spot on. It's almost like all blue-red sources you can get, all the fast lands.
Yeah.
1 Thundering Falls, mainly to trigger the Cori Monument and...
yeah, and the Verge.
And the Verge, yes.
So yeah, this is also another variation. I haven't played enough of the list to know how many people are doing this, But obviously, everyone's going to run 4 Verge, 4 Reef, 4 Canal, and then it's whatever you're doing with flex spots after that. This is 3 Mountain, 3 Island. I've not played the Cori Mountain Monastery, so we'll see how it goes.
I'm skeptical.
And then I think I like the one of Thundering Falls, despite this being a deck where you never want your lands untapped. I do like Surveil lands a lot.
I think the option other than this one is like what, just another basic. Like, what else can you run that's untapped? So I think it's fine.
Right, and there is of course a blue-red man land, but it's pretty weak. It's the 2/1 first striker.
Gives you scry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the sideboard. The sideboard, you called it. We do have the second copy of Spell Pierce.
Mm-hmm. I think you have to. Spell Pierce is such a staple in the format right now.
Mm-hmm.
Card's amazing, especially against decks like Pixie cards. Any board wipes, you have to have this card against it. It just protects you.
Yep, and so Spell Pierce is awesome. The list I was running was 3 Torch the Towers, so this is already very different. This is just a 1 of Torch the Tower. I do think this card is very good, so I don't know about running just one of them. But I do think the card is very good. I think, because this deck you have fodder to actually bargain with. You can bargain away Storm Chaser's talent if you have to in a pinch. You can bargain away the tokens that you're generating. So, I don't know. 2 Ghost Vacuums. I guess you still have to run these, Blake? I don't know.
I mean, this card, I guess, is just good against the crazy Reanimator stuff that sometimes is out there. Otherwise, I don't see it often, but when you do and you play against it and you're like, oh, I have nothing to beat this, a lot of the time you just lose.
Yeah, because if you play against Abuelo's Omniscience deck, you do want this.
Yeah, you certainly need it against that, so I just don't see it often. Maybe other people are playing it in paper, who knows. A Braid is next, and that's great against the Mirror Match.
Yeah, this card has definitely came back into the sideboards of many decks. If you have mountains and access to a Braid, you're running this again because it's not only the great flexible burn spell that it's always been, but now you need to blow this up.
Yeah.
Blow this up.
You gotta kill it.
Blow it up. Row Crackling Wit. We have 2 of them. This is a fun card. I've played 1 in the sideboard previously, but you're probably just going to put this in against control decks, right?
Yeah, you really are, and that's the thing is Planeswalkers have now taken this position in sideboards to be like, okay, well, if you're just going to control my board, you probably don't have responses to Planeswalkers. So they're just like another threat, and they kind of protect you against just all creature hate. This one in particular seems really good because non-creature spells give it loyalty.
Yeah, so this is. Well, that's why they've balanced. I say balanced, but that's why they've balanced the ultimate of this card the way they have, being a -10, because you would normally see that as unachievable ever in a game when you have to +1 it the whole time.
Yeah.
But you can actually ult Row because you're going to play a bunch of little spells.
And his ult is no joke.
Yeah, so that's fun. Bounce Off is not something that I've been running at all in the 75 of the list I've been playing, but I think it's good.
I'm going to be real with you. I don't even know this card.
Yeah, it's new. It's basically just unsummon, but it counts vehicles.
It's powered up unsummon, yeah. I mean, vehicles aren't really a thing. Maybe in some random artifact decks they might be. It's cool.
Yeah, I will say versus Into the Floodmaw, though, this is a little tricky, cheeky play because it can bounce your own. Whereas,
True.
You can't bounce your own with Floodmaw.
Yeah, that's honestly the downfall of Floodmaw. Sometimes you want to protect your stuff by bouncing it. So maybe that's a reason to sideboard it in if you know your opponent's going to try to kill your Drakehatcher or something and you just bounce it up.
Yeah, so I think that's actually pretty sweet. And then 1 of Lithomatic Barrage. This card is a classic sideboard card. 2 of Pyroclasm, I guess for the mirror.
I guess the mirror tokens if people
and
are playing
tokens.
them. Yeah.
And it's good against mono red still, probably.
Seems to always just be a good, powerful card.
Now, this is also where the sideboard of this one is varying from what I've been playing completely, which is Sunspine Links.
I mean, we played this card in Gruul. We played it in mono red. It is just a really, really good end game. Just bomb to try to actually finish the game out if your opponent's playing something like...
well, if they're playing Zur, right?
Zur.
Yeah, so that's where my mind goes immediately, is if they're playing, Overlord of the Hauntwoods... Then just do this,
Just nuke them.
Yeah. And then a 1 of Witchstalker Frenzy.
Witchstalker Frenzy, baby. That's a great card. Absolutely love it.
So, yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward. But you know what? This deck, we're going to see how we do with it today. It's been getting results all over the place. So let's see if we can also just wreck people.
All right, let's check it out.
We are here and on the play.
We certainly are. And this is a pretty it's a pretty hand, but it's like
The
also
hand's
so much
fine.
land. If we don't draw gas, we die, right? Like, I think we mulligan.
Probably. I'm
have
really
our-
tempted not to. Like, if it was a 4th spell and 3 lands, it's like
It's gold.
amazing.
Right?
Because we have turn 1 poke, we have turn 2 damage, and then kill something if we wanted, and then this we have the mana to like buy something back, but we probably mulligan.
I think we mulligan. We were punished immediately.
Yeah.
Good God.
Okay,
All right, well,
we keep this.
that.
So we probably keep.
We could drop Bull.
Yeah, we definitely can drop Burst Lightning, and then I like both of the creatures.
I do too.
And then this is a hard decision because it's like the best card in our deck versus our card advantage, which can unmulligan us.
The only reason, and I love that, the only reason I want to drop stock up is because we don't have the mana for it.
Yeah, we don't actually have the mana for it.
Yeah. Let's just
Alright.
keep that.
So we don't have a 1-drop, so that's sad.
It is
Fast
quite
turn.
so. We're going to see how Drake Catcher...
Well, it's probably the mirror.
Or Drake
Yeah,
Hatcher.
it's the mirror.
Yep. Check out those islands. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Those are something. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
We can give that a Monstrous Rage.
We could. We drew a stock
Hey,
up anyway, I guess.
not really too
Let's
opposed.
go Hatcher.
Yeah.
Hatcher.
Take a damage.
We're main decking the Hatcher.
Oh,
I've
he's
been
got
testing
Vigilance,
this
that's
deck
right.
without the Hatcher. So well, the one I've been testing only had one of these in the sideboard, and now people are playing this a lot more.
I got some crazy lands.
Mm-hmm. We will take it.
Yeah, that's a bad time.
There's no blocking in Standard. Doesn't Arena know this?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, not a bad draw. Alright, so I mean we have a lot of options because we can just go huge this turn, or we can stock
I
up.
think we stock up. I think we just go ahead and do it.
Because let me see what the difference is here. If we go this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7 or 8 damage?
I think it's 7.
7 damage. And if we put the Monstrous Rage on the Drake Hatcher, then we get a 2/2. So, I don't know.
Let's do it.
I think we do
play
actually.
aggro,
I
play
do
aggro.
think we actually go.
Because
in
he's
this
about to
turn.
play aggro at us. So.
Oh yeah. So attack, rage.
That's a chunky blocker.
Mm-hmm.
And you
And
can do it any time, right?
correct.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Your move. And I mean, next turn we can honestly win if we stock up into like land monstrous rage. You know.
Oh, that'd be huge. Drake has flying?
It does. It's a 2/2 flyer.
I thought.
So we can kill their show off, but if they just swing at us, we probably win next turn.
Yeah.
It just depends on what we stock up into. We need land and like a 1-drop or a 1 mana spell. And they still have 2 mana, so they can do a lot. So, I mean, we're
doubt
really
it.
ahead.
I don't think they can get us past like to lethal damage here, so I think we just take it.
You think we do keep our Drake?
Yeah.
All right.
Go off, King.
They can. Okay.
They don't.
They don't.
Make a Drake?
They probably have a burst lightning for our show off, which is fine.
We'll see. Well, they would have done it, right?
Well, they can do it. It's burst lightning.
No, but they would have done it.
Yeah,
for
they
extra
could have done it
damage.
for more damage. Yeah, you're right.
One thing about Prowess is you can kind of see it happen. Oh, that's pretty good.
kind of really good, but also annoying.
We can find an island.
Yeah. I guess let's just do
We
this.
do. We want the Prowess, so. Okay, he does have it.
Yeah. The reason to wait is like you want to.
Damn.
The reason to wait with that play is like you want us to commit more cards to it, and then you get to kill it.
True.
So this being our top, this enters tapped unless you control an island, which we do not.
Oh, sorry, we don't.
Because we could have went bam bam, but now I think we just take some combination of we have a spell pierce. I think we take like Swift Spear into the Flood Maw.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, and then we still have Vigilance, so
Should we
I don't
swing
know if we
Vigilance?
swing both or if we swing the... Well, we do swing the Drake, because we're about to get a Drake. We really hope they don't flood Maw here. Okay, nice. And we have another Drake, so we pass turn.
So far, Drake Hatcher is
it's
cool.
insane.
Pretty cool.
It's doing work. Okay, you have Steel Cutter, so we have to basically win next turn.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. This thing.
Card's pretty good. He's tapped out now.
Yeah, and he did already make his land drop.
Alright, make the Drake.
Yeah, do we...
He just...
I mean, he is tapped out, though, so...
He didn't... Yeah, he's like, I'm just dead. He just didn't have anything.
Okay.
He was banking on us not doing anything, but then he didn't swing at all, so I don't know. Cool.
So we got Torch. Okay, so we just jumped in with this particular sideboard, so I haven't analyzed it that much. We have Pyroclasm, perhaps, for the mirror.
Pyroclasm seems good, especially with Drake.
Right.
Mirage
we have...
Good. All the stuff's blue. Almost all this stuff's blue.
Well, the majority of it is not.
It's also not worth putting in because the stuff's low.
Yeah, so I think Torch is an obvious one, though.
Yeah, Torch is fine.
Torch is good. Abrade is good.
Abrade is great.
Because it blows up Steel Cutter. There's an argument for Witchstalk, Frenzy, Spell Pierce, or Bounce Off.
I'm fine with Bounce Off. Witchstalker I don't care about because most of the stuff is tokens.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to take out, honestly. That's the thing here.
Okay, so what I've been doing... Well, this list is different because we have the 2 main deck Drake Hatchers, and those won us the game. So we don't want to come off those. I could see going down a stock up.
I could definitely
It's something I've been doing. I don't know if the Spell Pierce is...
It's good against Cori-Steel.
It's good, but I don't know if, like, in this game we're just tapping out so much.
Exactly.
I just don't know.
We could drop, like,
and then we can drop some cantrips. Yeah, we can drop some number of opt.
Sure.
I actually like sleight of hand more.
But the art for opt is so cool.
It is. It's Yargle.
It is.
So this is 60, but it's like, do we need?
I think we dropped one more opt for bounce off.
Okay, just be more interactive.
Super interactive. Wait, what?
Oh, what happened?
We didn't take the opt out.
Oh. There it goes.
Now we're good.
All right. So we have less cantrips, but we have more removal and interaction. That's pretty much all we did. That's what we did. Let's go. And I assume our opponent will do similar things.
Yeah.
So it will be a game of attrition.
I guess both of them are technically. Whoa.
Man.
This hand isn't bad,
God,
though.
Opt.
This hand isn't
best
bad,
land
though.
in the deck.
Dude,
on the draw.
Keep this.
Okay.
We can play everything except for the last 2 cards, and we're gonna find.
There it is.
Answer.
Okay. All right. So
this is insane.
This hand is excellent. Yeah, we got 2 removal spells too.
That's why I said keep it. I was like, we have the removal. We can survive.
Oh, this is awesome, actually.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, no play from them. I think so. Yeah.
I think we opt.
I think we opt.
We opt to do that.
Yeah. We're just smoothing our draws. Weird that the one of opt that we kept in.
We getting Spell Pierce for this? I mean, you just want to keep that on top?
Probably.
Yeah, let's keep it on.
We already have our second land. We just want to. Now here's the thing. They might have Spell Pierce,
but not for a Drake Catcher.
Correct. So is that what we just run out there?
I think we just dump it.
Do you have freaking an Essence Scatter effect? That would be kind of insane. You do not. Now you have to have an actual bolt. Because the thing is, a lot of our removal is going to be the same. It's Burst Lightning.
Yeah.
I was running a list that had 3 Torch the Towers, which they don't have anything to sack yet.
True. It'll be a second before they get
They could go Cori into...
Yep. Something good?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you stuck? I was hoping he'd have a Monstrous Rage and have to target our own creature.
Right. That would be awesome for us.
Yeah.
We will block you, bro.
Yeah, we will. He won't swing it.
Okay.
Alright.
So...
I mean, Bounce Off seems pretty annoying against him, so does freaking Burst Lightning.
We do have a lot going on here, man. So we don't have our land. So, like, part of me is inclined to Sleight of Hand to try to hit our land.
I'm fine with the Sleight of Hand.
The other play, though, is, like, just get this out, because then the rest of the game we're getting value.
I want to... he's probably going to want to go wide, so let's Pyroclasm before that.
Okay.
So let's just...
So we're planning on Sleight of Hand, which this is only red right now.
Yeah.
So we need a Spire Bluff or an Island. We'll take the Abrade, though.
Yeah, we'll take the Abrade.
Right? I mean, unless... Do you want a...
No, Abrade's great.
Abrade's great.
We're playing Super Control here. And I think we do...
Well, we're definitely going to swing.
Yeah, we swing.
It's whether... Oh, well, if we do blow this up, then we guaranteed get a Drake.
That's the reason.
So, yeah, we definitely blow this up.
Plus, we get prowess, so go for it. Big damage. Big damage. No enemies.
Pass turn.
Drake, catcher.
Mm-hmm. It's,
It's slick shot catcher.
It's showing its mirror breaking ability right now. I mean, it's doing it. Yep. That guy's here.
Yep, he's here.
You got to flurry? Oh, just the actual equip. I mean, it does make it where our Drake doesn't block it. So I get it. We just take it.
Yeah. Take a Drake. Take a Drake for Blake.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Not a second blue yet, but it's still good.
We play the land.
Still good.
We play that.
And now we can go like this and have bounce up.
Yeah, that's gold.
Or
we do that. We're already ahead of him.
I
think we keep the lead, unless you want to go super wide in the Drake hatchers.
Well, because we do have Pyroclasm, like you said, but maybe we just keep this if like we start falling behind.
Yeah, no, that's
and
fine.
we just start going in like we played this, and then we have these two spells.
Goal with it. Let's do it. Question is, do you want to try to get another Drake here?
Yeah, because we can.
Off that.
I mean, we can also literally
just shoot him.
We can shoot him, and then it's like an insane amount of damage.
We are the aggressor.
Big action. Because we get another Drake this way.
Yep.
Pass turn.
This card is overperforming already.
Oh yeah. And I had, like I said, I had the one in the sideboard, but I do think that this list is onto something. Because even if he has an explosive turn, this turn, I don't know.
18's insane, dude.
It is. It is.
I don't think it's possible.
He probably can't without a Cori.
Yeah, prove me wrong. He would have played it already, too.
I know. Unless he just sleight of handed into it. Yeah.
No, not First Lightning.
You get that bird. I mean.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Drake. We replace you.
Oh, duh. He had a Cori. I was just completely ignoring that fact. So, yeah, go ahead. So I do think, yeah, we make the Drake and threaten to block and see if he does anything.
Trample.
Okay.
Block 2 of it. You got close.
Yeah.
Would have been at 5.
Okay. All right. Land is good.
Land is great.
And it is a second blue. All right, he's got 2 cards.
Do we just? Oh, we can't.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if he. We can. All right, let me think.
We shouldn't have blocked with a Drake.
Yeah, just because we would have been basically lethal.
Yeah.
But we would have, yeah, and we would have been at 5, and then.
I think we still kill him, right? I think we're overthinking this.
Probably. Let me think. So this gets to blow up the artifact.
We're gonna get another one of these guys.
Right.
That's why.
And then it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he doesn't have interaction.
Yes. But he probably does. So
yeah, that's the thing. So we. Okay.
I think we just played another Drake Hatcher. No, we don't. We just chill. We just swing. Oh, God, it's so harsh to do without
swing and wait and play on his turn.
No, God, it's one of those.
We
things
can abrade this. I mean, I'm kind of for abrading this like right now.
I'm fine with that. We could Pyroclasm as well.
We can, but this won't die. But that's fine. We can Pyroclasm and then this dies, and this will be a 3/2.
Yeah,
which is not bad.
It's not bad.
But if we don't kill
if we burst lightning, the way we get punished.
Yeah, so. if we don't kill his Cori-Steel cutter, then
we're out of time. We got to do something.
Yeah. Destroy artifact. Destroy the Cori. We can pay for spell pierce.
Hey, at this point, do we just play bounce off for another ability?
We do get another dude.
Put the slick shot back in his hand. It forces him to actually have mana. We're about to run out of time though.
Yeah, I don't like doing it now. If I'm being honest.
There. I just wanted the Cori ability.
Okay. Well, he didn't have anything.
Okay.
Yeah, he could have had if he.
I was like, I think we could just go for it. I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. You know, that's the fun. That's the fun stuff. We're making all these giant decisions on like 4 lands and 5 lands, but it's like if we make the wrong decision there, we lose the game probably.
Well, that match went smooth.
Yeah. No matter what happened in that match, Prowess was going to win.
Very true.
So yeah, we played the mirror, and you know, maybe we just had a little bit more gas. Maybe we, you know, two heads better than one. You know, we've been called out for that in the past, so we had fun. But I do think that last turn was critical, like you said. Maybe we were overthinking it. We had the damage.
I was like, I figured we had the damage, and I was like, he only has 2 cards in hand. If he has like a kill spell, then maybe we get punished. But overall, I feel like if you're playing Prowess, you typically want your damage, you know. And he swung out, so that was what made me think we had the opportunity to kill him. Playing against the mirror is crazy, though.
Yeah. So you're saying too is like if he on his turn wants to get the damage through, then he's going to use his spells on his turn to try to get the damage through. So then when he passes back to us, you're less worried about tricks.
Because if he wants to play defensively, he won't swing. He'll hold everything back in his hand, and then he'll block with the ability to kill your stuff and then get prowess and then defend.
Sure.
It's like it's a defensive tactic instead, but it leaves you like open for seeing that.
Yeah, because he had 2 cards in hand there at the end, and our fear is like, well, what if... Because his best 2 cards would have been like Bounce Off or Into the Flood Maw plus Burst Lightning. Yeah. And then we just get completely blown out, and we probably just lose.
Probably. But he didn't... He swung out, so then I was like, okay, I think we actually have it.
Because you're also right, though, if you think about it, he put us to 7. If he would have just had those same 2 spells that he could have on his turn, he would have won.
Dead, yeah, exactly.
So, let's go again.
Cookie crumbles.
Well, welcome back.
Welcome back. We are ready to beat some... well, let's see. I don't know what they're playing, but we're ready to beat Mute Francis.
Yeah, Mute Francis, perhaps
a fan of the band,
the Mars Volta. Our hand looks pretty excellent to me. Now we don't have a 1-drop, but we have haymakers,
Hope, a Drake Hatcher, and a Dream.
Oh yeah,
we can get there with it. I love the map. This is a cool map.
I know. And this guy actually looks like he fits in pretty good here.
He does, and I hate how still he is.
Yeah, that's a little disturbing. Last turn. So there are fun little sequence things with this, you know, with this deck.
It's a painful mana base.
It is a painful mana base because we're trying to beat them like much faster. So we got options, man. We got options. I kind of like Drake Hatcher unless you want to get the Cori going.
No, I'm on Drake Hatcher all the way, dude.
Yeah, this card. Let's see if this continues to be just absolutely
powerful,
insane.
It is really good with Monstrous Rage on it. Oh my god, we gotta get it too. We're gonna get it too.
We drew a land. We drew a land. All right, so we go. Yeah. Oh man, we are absolutely gonna go off. Bam. Take action.
Big damage.
Take action. Smack them around a bit. Get 6 incubations.
That's 3 Drakes, baby. Or 2
Drakes. 2 Drakes. Pass turn. Yeah, you can do that all day, buddy.
This
deck
is so slow right now. Oh my god.
Make a Drake.
Make another Drake.
You get a Drake. You get a Drake.
We only get Drakes.
Yeah, they don't get a Drake.
They don't get a Drake.
Sad tap lamp. We win, though, I think.
We pop off.
Yeah. We go bam. And I think we kill you this turn. Oh, we missed a dude. We missed the dude.
We can't bounce a thing.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, we can. Yeah, we did. That's my bad.
So they get a fish, and then we should have another one of these. We still need to do it to actually win the game.
10. Yeah, we can. All the triggers.
Yeah, you did. All right. Game 2. What a hand.
That was insane.
Turn 3 win.
They didn't do anything.
Oh, no, it was turn 4. It was turn 4. Yeah, but, dude, this is Domain. It's the best deck in the format. I mean...
I don't think so anymore.
So the Lynx is good.
So is Spell Pierce.
Yeah.
Spell Pierce is incredibly good. Lynx is great. Is Ral good?
So Ral is definitely good if we think that they're going to temporarily lock down us into Oblivion.
Yeah, I think Ral's good.
It's just gas to get back. And then there's consideration for this one of Lithomatic Barrage because
I'm against.
Okay.
It's like if they got Zer, they won.
Okay.
So we just kill them before they play it. So we can take out. We don't necessarily.
So you liked the second Spell Pierce. So other than pushing damage, Burst Lightning is not a removal spell.
I was thinking the same thing. We can basically take it out.
Yeah, we can take it out.
I don't know about completely, but I would rather take out some maybe Ops or Sleight of Hands.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want actually slow? So drop 2 of those.
Like 2 of those and keep 2 bursts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. That's fine with me.
Okay. This is chill. Yeah, like the thing, you know,
We're also
The thing
taking
about when
out
you
a lot
take
of-
out all your burn spells is like we could flood and they could be at 4,
And then
and you
bang,
want burst
yeah.
lightning, you know. So
I didn't want to take all the burns out, especially since we were putting in heavy cost cards. I wanted to take out more heavy cost cards to make it a little bit more of a better curve, especially for this deck that needs it. This is great. I still like this.
yeah, this is a keep because we go turn 1 Swift Spear, turn 2 Drake, and drawing stock up not bad here because we have the mana for it. So
Yeah.
There's the beans.
The beans. Spell Pierce is not available.
all right, I mean I still think we Drake.
Yeah, we Drake.
Now if they go, you know, if they go lockdown, they don't get it this turn, and they don't get Hauntwoods this turn. That's good for us. Oh,
That's going to be great later.
that will be quite fun.
I think we stock up here.
Yeah, we just stock up, or we don't get we don't need this,
if
right?
You made me scared with the temp lockdown.
Well, the thing is, we do have an answer to it once. We have an answer where
It
we
just
can
goes
like
right
pop
back.
off, but we can do it at their end step and then have a big turn.
True, I think we stock up still.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right,
Okay, so we take. Oh man, this is good. We could take these two as the most
I
powerful
think we
cards.
have
We
to
could
take
take
our
a
land. I
land
think we have to take a land for the
for the links. Okay.
I mean, otherwise, Cori is always good.
Or
Burst is good,
stock
stock
up.
up is good.
I don't know, man. Actually,
Stock up is pretty lit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Especially because our hands
let's
are
just
bunch of
keep going with
one-drops.
stock ups.
Yeah, grab it.
Tell us what you would take in the comments, because I do think it's really a fun. Yeah, Ride's End. Okay. The
Alright.
vigilance on Drake Hatcher, pretty sweet.
Pretty good. Damn. Rolling
Just
it out.
main phase leyline binding the Drake. We could have beat it with Spell Pierce, so I get it, I guess. So we just links now.
No,
No?
we wait. We storm.
You want it
Chaser's
to be
Talent.
more. You want it to be more damage.
I think we stock up first, actually.
Okay.
Stock up first, yeah, because we're not gonna get the prowess because it's not haste. Grab another links. Do we just grab double links?
We can
we
and
grab
just
double
try
links
to
and just
just
kill
keep
him.
yeah
Doesn't
blowing
count,
them up
yeah.
with that.
It's like the way.
Yeah, I think we throw this out. The only other thing is like end step.
I'm
We get
tempted.
to. You want to hold the bounce spell up? We can hold
yeah,
bounce and opt
I
up.
think that's what we do. I want to hold.
So wait, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, we can pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if he does have Zur here,
We would lose, right? Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, this is gonna happen.
Yeah, that's fine.
You get moths.
All right, bounce it. Give it the old bigoted bounce.
Wait a minute. Let me see something. 1, 2, 3.
Good questioning.
So he has 3 types. So if we bounce the leyline binding
Can he
and
just
get our
cast it for
Drake back,
one?
he can't cast it for 1.
Oh.
It costs 2 mana, right?
But it'll show the binding. It's 3 mana.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
3 mana to
So
cast.
this is still to play then.
Yes.
Because we do give him a fish here.
Yippee. Tapped fish. Given.
Mm-hmm.
I
So we
think
just
we
start
just.
throwing the links down, don't we?
I want to say yes, but I don't want to do it yet because I want to get Drake Hatcher's ability now of being greedy. But
Well, we can because
I
we
was
do
like,
have a
we
lot
can-
going on. Like we
yeah.
can
Let's try to
we
get
can
some Drakes.
sleight of hand. Yeah. Okay. So we really kind of want to find monstrous
Also, the
rage.
longer we wait to play links, the more damage the links will do.
That's true. So we can get a Swift Spear going
I
this
think we
turn.
grab the Swift Spear, yeah.
So we get to play that.
We opt? Or are we
And
Storm
then-
Chasers? We opt. Ah, Storm Chasers good too.
I will say, yeah. Well, no, I think we opt.
Okay. Opt up.
I actually want to. I want to opt just for prowess, and I want to find an island. Oh well, we
how
take
about
that though. We do take that.
Yeah, we take that.
We take that. All right, and we swing now.
That was kind of a nuts draw.
Block as you will.
Well, I guess we're gonna put some prowess.
I think obviously we do it on the Drake
Yeah,
Hatcher.
put the trample in the Hatcher. 1000%. Big damage. No whammies.
You go to 10.
You're dead in
You're
2
gonna
turns
die
from
to
Raids.
your land soon. In turn.
You get 2 Drakes.
Yeah. You may draw a card,
You may.
and you can trigger this and target, and then we're gonna get 2 Drakes. Okay.
So dumb, dude. That's so dumb.
Yep. worth.
Like, I don't even care that he took it now. I'm like, we got our things.
Your mana base is frail, my friend.
Yeah, it is. We also will be taking 4 damage, by the way.
Oh, I could care less.
All right.
Well, wait to play this, because that would be just shocking us for no reason.
We just play the links. Or we
Yeah,
swing first,
we swing
I guess.
first. I do think we swing first.
Wait, do we want a prowess trigger?
I don't think
we
so.
just kill him. He's at 6.
We can't do both, though.
Let's see what he's at.
We can't do both. We can't links
Oh,
plus.
it's not. It's
yeah.
See what he is. All right, he's dead. Links up.
How about one of these?
GG.
All right.
That was good.
It was gross. So, you know, we may have to start putting parental advisory warnings at the beginning of these videos because that was obscene.
That was obscene.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was.
Can't lie.
I love beating Xur to a pulp. That felt great. And
Yeah, they
just
never had time to play Xur.
the perfect timing of the Sphinx, the links coming down and being, oh, you're at 6. Okay, well you're dead.
Yeah. Oh no, it was beautiful. It's like literally everything fell into place, but this deck is obnoxious. We bounced the ley line binding at the end of turn just to get our Drake Hatcher back, untap, do insane amounts of damage,
Had
get
the
2
monstrous
Drakes.
rage on top.
Yeah, the monstrous rage on top. I mean, I don't know.
This deck is extremely explosive.
Yeah, and when you're lucky with this deck, I don't know what else to say. It's just kind of too good. But
is.
that's why it's nearly 3 out of every 7 or 3 out of every 10 decks at this point.
It's the new hot deck in the format. Watch out for it.
So let's see if we can make it 3-0 here on the Cloudpost. Shouts to Magna Carta. We are on the play. And his gas.
And his gas.
Boom.
Dude, look at this cool ass not Amonkhet. What is this?
This is you know, we're in Aether Drift.
Yeah.
Or not Aether Drift, right? We're in, is this still, did they errata Kaladesh?
Yeah, they did change the name, but I'm trying to remember what it is called now. Oh crap. It'll come back to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
no, it's
a
Pixie.
hopeless nightmare. We could ditch a land.
Yeah. Take the damage.
What do we ditch, man? Do we ditch a land?
Yeah, we drip Chivalry because this turns this into blue.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. So
oh my God, why can I not think of the damn name of this
we just
plane?
Hatcher.
Yeah.
Okay, we Hatcher, I think.
Because if he tries to make a second creature, I'll cry.
Yeah, I mean, if he goes like land, Pixie, Nightmare, I think we ditch into the Flood Maw.
Yeah.
And keep these.
I'm curious if he's an Esper or not, because caves. Maybe not.
Right. So I think we ditch into the Flood Maw.
What is the name of this stupid plane? It's gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah, but we're in Aether Drift now, but it's the same plane.
It is. It once was Kaladesh, then they had a revolution. They changed the name.
Ooh.
We need the land, right?
We need the land and we want the stock up, but I guess we take the land.
Yeah.
We take the land.
Take the land. We'll find another stock up.
Don't be over greedy.
Slide a hand for a stock up?
Yeah. Or a monstrous rage.
Or
Okay, take a Storm Chaser's talent. Alright,
We hold.
swing. Make you chomp.
Or he just does.
You literally have to do it, basically. We get a free bird otherwise. We play this. Or, no, we have Spell Pierce.
We chill.
Okay.
Oh man, it really has escaped me. I don't know the name of the plane. Can't remember. Nope.
Momentum Breaker.
Spell Pierce.
Say no to that. We probably basically say no to anything that we can that turn just for tempo purposes.
Yeah. Pixie back to hopeless. He wanted that momentum breaker back so he can kill both of our creatures. No.
Ooh, yes.
We play both. We
do.
go off.
We do. And then if we draw a land next turn, then we buy back Sleight of Hand.
Oh yeah.
Alright, bud, no cards in hand. Here our board. You're at 7.
I mean,
You're dead to like top deck Monstrous Rage, honestly.
You're just dead if you don't do anything. Yeah, you're still dead. How about a token? I am sad because the Otter is adorable.
Oh yeah, rip Otter, you know. Not the best draw, but it's fine.
Just more damage.
Yeah.
It kind of just replaced the Otter.
It did.
Also,
Bam, bam.
it leaves us less susceptible to...
Okay.
I mean,
Kieran's good.
That was cool.
Because it's going to trade with the bird.
Slingshot,
yeah.
He is getting low.
He is.
We're going to stack a Swiss Spear.
Yep. He can gain 1.
Get us down to
Okay. He can pixie back Momentum Breaker.
Yeah, but he can't cast it, so he's going to play Hopeless.
He should play Hopeless, yeah, or 14. He did not.
It's not like we're ever going to have the opportunity for you not to play it, you know?
Right, like if he's trying to like actually get a card, it's like, dude, we're spending all of our cards every time.
Yeah, we're never going to have that moment. Alright, well, you can kill a creature. Oh, he does have Restless Fortress.
Oh,
whoa, in the main.
What a draw.
In the main. What? Alright.
Yep.
Weird for his deck.
I have seen it, though.
I can see it. Oh,
nice.
There it is.
Perfect.
Oh, now he hits us with Hopeless Nightmare.
Well, yeah, but we can just take 2 spells, and we discard one of them.
Yeah. I mean, we keep Slick Shot in our hand because we just win with it.
Yeah, I think the thing is here...
He doesn't run like instant speed removal, it seems.
Oh, no, we discard a card, too. He gets everything.
That's right. He gets both.
He gets everything.
That was good. That was good on his part. So we show him that he was dead, and played correctly.
Yeah. And now he gains 2 life. He might have gotten us, man. Not the worst thing, I guess. Exile the top until the end of your next turn. So we do this at... Oh, no, we need 1 more mana.
That's why I don't love the land. It's so expensive.
Oh, man, he may have gotten us here. He's turned it around.
Maybe. I think we still have the small window. All right, we're dead. Next game. Oh,
You
we have it.
you don't want to get a card?
We actually have it now. You're right.
Well, we do it at his end step.
Yeah. I gotta see if this card performs. This is the moment. This is the one moment for it to shine.
True. I don't know. It sucks. It may be better when you're ahead and run out of gas instead of now he's like back in the game.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he gains so much life now.
True. That's why I'm like, I think we might have just lost there.
Right.
I mean, you can go ahead and take the damage and then see what happens with it. I just think it might be better off being like, I don't know, like a manland or something.
Perhaps.
That's a pretty good card. All right. Well, we do both.
We do both.
We are technically still in here then. Right? You know, we got a dude. And we get to see some cards in our hand. Like, we are not inherently dead.
Oh boy,
another
these
one
two.
for sure. Definitely a stock up. And we can't kill him right now. Can you imagine if we actually could kill him right now? What a crazy world we'd live in.
Well, actually, because we haven't laid a land yet, so what do these do? But he's at 6.
So that's
and he
lethal
can,
then.
Well, yeah, but he can gain 4 life.
Ow. Oh, he can sack
Momentum
the damn
Breaker.
thing. Yeah, so then we don't do that.
So he's at 10, but if we take land in this and we go Monstrous Rage on this, we get...
That's 6.
We don't get another flurry, right?
No, it's only 1, so we don't do that.
Okay.
We take stock up, and we take...
I think we still take Rage. Because if we want to win next turn, we need to Rage.
Yeah, but I'm thinking Storm Chasers to buy it back, play the slow game. But he just gained so much life. You're right, grab Rage.
Okay. Well, now the problem is we can't swing, can we? Let's see. We take 1, 2, 3. Okay, we go to 5. Yeah.
Yeah, we swing.
All right, you go to 4.
Blow it up. Gain 4. All right.
Get that out of the way.
Buy it up. Gonna animate the fortress. Now you're gonna want to block with it.
Lauren, blow up the steel cutter.
What is this?
Well, I've seen this. I've seen this type of Orzhov pixie.
I know, man. Like I meant his draws though. Check it.
They're very, his draws are very good.
It's like pixie, and then all these other beasties. It's a good. He's had the nuts. He has had the nuts.
Okay, you're at 10. Can we do 10?
I don't think so.
This monk has prowess.
Yeah, I still don't think we can do it. Wait at the. Hang on, let's look at the
Flood
field.
Maw, though.
We have Burst Lightning is the reason I say that.
Oh, wait a minute. We can get this back. We can enter the Flood Maw this, give him a tap fish. This will have haste.
Yeah, I think we get that.
But here's the problem. Have we made a... No. We can go land... We have a land drop, right?
Yeah.
Land, Flood Maw. Play land. Flood Maw.
He gets a tap fish. All the triggers. All of our stuff returns. Cori-Steel Cutter returns if we play the Monstrous Rage. Or it's already happened. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen?
See, it's already activated.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
that time's
yeah.
already passed.
Okay, but then we swing
just
now.
We give that thing a huge pump, and we win. Crazy stuff just happened. Crazy stuff just happened.
Let's go.
There. Yes. Death to you.
We were dead.
We were not. We
were
played
not.
it through. Okay, the monument survived. The Cori is because of the land. We did it because of the fun.
I mean, yeah, bro. The Cori Mountain Monastery kind of kept
one more
us.
card forward,
and then
great.
we stock upped.
Yeah.
Like stock up is insane, man. Yeah, we triple stock up to that game.
This stock up is broken.
Yeah, that was awesome. And I'm sure they are literally like
in awe.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's absolutely bonkers. Well,
all right, so we don't want them to gain life, right?
No, I hate that. So yeah, kill that.
Okay.
Or put that in the field. Get rid of that nonsense they got going on. Torch the Tower is good against him.
Correct.
It's Barrage.
It's uncounterable.
Is there anything
it doesn't matter for count. Or you mean blue? This is blue and white.
Yeah, all his creatures are white. I'm saying, is there any creature that's black because we can't target it? Everything's white, I think.
Yeah, well, and that's a sorcery, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can target like Lauren and Pixie and
good
Kieran.
For one mana removal spell.
Okay, pop it in. So you do like it?
Spell Pierce is a yes.
Okay.
I think we can take out...
We don't want Bounce Off.
We don't want Bounce Off. We don't necessarily want Into the Flood Maul, but Ral is good.
You do like Ral.
Ral is good against him. He doesn't have anything to kill Planeswalkers.
Okay.
I mean, his creatures will.
Yeah. So we're getting much heavier on our mana cost now.
We could drop 2 stock ups, I think. As much as I love the card, it's just heavy. So.
Maybe 2 or maybe 1.
Maybe 2, but
I think we need it to regain our gas in this matchup. We can take out
Opt here. I don't think we can need it.
Just completely, yeah. I'm fine with that. I think the Flood Maul is still necessary, but do you want to go down to 2?
I was going to say drop the 2 and drop maybe like a...
some number of burst. I mean, it's kind of the same stuff as like what the removal spells we're bringing in.
Maybe we take out Barrage. It's sorcery speed. The only reason I say that. And then
either that last stock up or
you drop the stock up. We just have so many heavy cost cards now.
Okay. All right, let's give this a shot.
Let's see what it does.
Give this a shot.
I think we can win the game with Ral if we got it out there and he has that many creatures. He does all this like dumb, sack effects and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like that it just keeps makes threats.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, well, again,
no lands is just great.
Okay, we can keep this. Hard to say what we put back though. We probably keep our 3 lands, right?
Yeah, put back a Swiss. It's just crazy to think that.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
If we can get this links, we can start really having some. Oh wow, okay. Our game plan is get to links.
Yeah.
Won't be as hard with the sleight of hand, so that's cool. Hands are kind of set up now. Find the links. Goodbye,
okay, that's sad.
Spear.
One of our best draws eventually would be Basic Island, honestly.
It's great. I love finding another one.
So this...
Yeah, into a Spear into the sleight of hand.
Okay.
I will say I do like this new art.
I think we take stock up.
Yeah, we take stock up. I just wish our land didn't enter tapped.
True.
So we're just kind of not doing anything next turn. Maybe we'll find something else. Maybe we'll find a land.
No! Punished! No! Oh, dude.
I'm sad.
I didn't put them on that. That's good on them, man. Yeah, that's a little sad now. But it's fine. If we get to Spell Pierce something right here...
That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good, because now we get a Prowess trigger. Hot dog.
And then, but we just want to draw untap land next turn. Like, our best draw is Island.
Yeah.
Basic Island, because it unlocks this.
Island be gold.
Not Basic Island.
Not Basic
Island.
It's okay. You still play it. Please stop having removal spells.
You know what's also sad? They have 2 basics right now.
Yes.
They had, like, no basics last game, it felt like.
I'm really more for just no gain life.
Yeah, players can't gain life. Alright, you're gonna Momentum Breaker us. It's very sad.
But not on this turn. So we'll sack a dumb Otter. Damn you.
Well, that's why we put the 4 drops in, honestly.
Yep. Yes.
All right.
Yes, we can cast.
We're gonna get a land for
so
sure
glad
now.
We saw a land. I mean,
we could get land Swiss Spear. We could get Cori land.
We could take the mountain because we're gonna unlock.
We also can get Flood Maul to like have another type of explosive turn with that if we needed to. But you wanted the mountain.
I want the mountain.
Yeah.
I think I want Cori-Steel, dude.
Yeah. All right. Play land. Pass turn. Now we're gonna start linksing you.
If only we had the mana to play Cori-Steel right there. Okay, well we'll ditch it.
Well, now do we ditch the Cori?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that was wrong. That was the wrong call.
Why?
Because
we double links.
The Cori stays in the field, and we can keep it, making it pop off. But because we're not gonna have a links next turn. He's just gonna.
Yeah, but then we get to links him again.
Yeah, I know, but if he has another pixie, it just repeats the process. His deck is good about that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like making tokens is, I think, more efficient.
Well, now we want to draw like Raw. You know, something like that.
True. Damn, he really did play all the basics. Said we get lands.
Well, now we're going to be able to...
Thank you for sequencing that right. I was like, wait, no!
Now we're going to be able to Monastery, though.
Good God. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We might have lost this one.
Well, the only other problem, too, with the Cori, man, in this spot...
We could do it. We didn't have it pop up
we
anyways.
We didn't have... Yeah, we don't have spells to fuel it.
Yeah. Maybe the links aren't good here. Like, they're definitely not worth putting in for just 2 damage. And then hurting us for more than that.
Hmm.
Right.
Burst kills something.
It does.
I guess we keep it.
We can keep it on top because we can hit it with the
Right.
Monument. Or Monastery. He's flooding too, so I don't feel too bad about it.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
That's annoying.
So we are basically dead.
Yeah, we're really hurt. And activate the Monastery.
Yeah.
Fine, they'll Burst Lightning, cast the Burst Lightning, kill the Kieran. Actually, no, kill the Pixie. Toughness.
Mm-hmm. We don't need Pyroclasm, do we? I just don't know that he has, like, enough, like...
It's not bad. We're dead.
Yeah.
Find an answer? No, I don't think we have anything to kill both.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
that's funny. Alright, next game.
Alright, next game.
We flooded. We kept,
So you want to take the links out? I mean...
Dude, look at the basics. Like, look at that. He just had all the basics this game. 5.
Yep.
That's... Or that 4 or 5, I can't count.
It's 4. I guess. That's fine.
Take the links out, put back in the stock ups.
And also an Opt or...
Barrage.
Barrage.
Yeah, kill the creatures.
Okay. We still have enough threats, right? We
Or if you want,
spears,
you can put Pyroclasm in your call. You did mention that, and I was like, well,
I mean, I mentioned it because it does kill the things, but it's like, my thing is he's killing us way more slowly and meticulously than that. So I don't like Pyroclasm only for the fact that I think it's going to hurt us more than him.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's keep this. Our job now is to find Ral. If we
get Drake Hatcher going. Like that game where he had duress too. Like we got really punished.
Yeah, that's true. Oh
like,
yeah, the duress was wacky.
Like I wanted to keep stock up. We had 3 lands, but like you said, it was tapped.
Yep.
And then he duressed us, and we could have had a Drake Hatcher.
Yeah, we would have had that too.
You know. So anyway, we play first. Oh, this hand looks great.
Good hand.
Yeah, lands aren't perfect, but we still this hand's great. I think we still Swift Spear on 1.
I think we always do.
Yeah.
If you have the opportunity, I think you almost always do.
And next turn we get to go Hatcher. I think we do put Hatcher out next turn. Hopeless. Oh, duress. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
we lose the Storm Chaser's talent, but I'm not too upset about that.
Not a bad draw.
Yeah.
I do think we put this out.
Yeah.
Because if you Momentum Breaker us, we just sack this. Okay.
We ditched the falls.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully we draw like a sleight of hand, honestly.
Pixie Dog.
Well,
he's gonna play Hopeless Nightmare, so keep that in mind. I think we just play all our stuff.
I do think we do, right?
Yeah.
I think we do, man. Like.
Yeah, this way we don't lose anything, you know. You have to tap out for the Pixie again. Yeah, you get some value from it, right? But I think we get more.
But so do we. Yeah, we get a lot of value here because we get a bunch of damage and we're really close to a Drake. That's a good one.
That's pretty good. Pixie, bring it back.
Yeah, they might not have a land. They do not. I don't think so yet. Did you do it where you now your land? Okay. Oh, it was tapped though.
Damn.
Yeah, that was not good. All right, but we swing Drake Hatcher. Right? I mean, it's Vigi. There's no reason not to.
Damn.
Okay.
Trying to trick him.
Yeah.
Too late. Yep. Play the land and see where this goes.
Come on, we need like stock up, or we need stock up. Rao wouldn't be a bad draw, obviously. We need what else? Rage.
Rage would be good.
But he kills our thing. Oh no, you have another one?
Yep,
oh well, you have that.
combo.
Okay. All right, opponent. GG, perhaps.
Yep.
I mean, we're at 18 at least, so
We have
if we
time.
draw a Ral, but
His deck just did what he wanted to.
yeah, I mean that's not a bad draw. We
He's-
we crash into him, and then if he blocks, we punish him. Yep,
block,
double
yeah.
block. That's what we
Even better.
wanted.
Pick a pixie. Your pixie's choices doesn't matter. Bang, both things die. Yay.
Alright.
You have a creature. You
Mhm.
have a hopeless nightmare. That was a bad block.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean we still do 5 off of rage, right? Yep, you get us for 3.
Need to find not lands. Why? No.
Can't swing. All right. Yeah, we really need like Storm Chaser's talent is a thing at this point because of we can buy back spells. Yeah, he goes to 8.
Yep.
We get to block this thing.
That's not terrible, but it's nothing here. I'll swing.
He
Damn,
goes,
the
he
life
goes
gain,
to
dude.
10. We
Ugh.
go to.
You know what? I took out the frickin' links and look at his lands.
I think we spell pierce this.
He's got the mana.
I know, but let's
like-
see.
I don't-
1, 2, 3,
I mean-
4. But
Yeah,
we
it's
we
like- it's like
discard it.
otherwise-
We
yeah,
discard it
Yeah, you're right.
if it resolves. And he does want it in play, so yeah, he has to pay for it. So we take 2 and we go to 5.
Yep. It was on top.
Has to be good, man. Has to be good. We go to
Jeez.
3.
We dead?
This is 5,
That's not good. Oh, yeah.
so it kills this thing.
Yeah. I mean,
But we can't swing.
nope.
So we
We'll just
actually,
chill.
we wait, yeah. Because I want him to animate this. Ugh,
Okay.
we discard a card. Or trigger on the stack. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Got another one. But this just came down, so I don't think this can swing.
No, it's the other one.
Yeah, we go to
Even if
1.
we swing, yeah. He's at 10. Oh, he did pay mana, so I guess he's at 9.
All right, so we can win, but we have to like not that. Okay. All right.
Rip.
Yeah,
All right,
we're
GG.
dead. We're dead.
GG. Pixie
We,
got us.
like we could have like stock up into 2 more spells.
Yeah, I
and
was
won.
thinking that too.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, man. It wasn't a bad
GG.
game.
No, not a
Pixie
bad
got
game.
there.
Yeah. And there you have it. Orzhov Pixie with the very meticulous controlling elements it got there.
It did, and I will say there's a few things that we could have changed up. But first thing I
Yeah.
want to mention is the last game we played, that land, the Sanctum or whatever, that
Mm-hmm.
gives him 2 life every turn, that was critical for him to win the game.
It was also a critical point for him even in game 1, even though we ended up coming out of that game 1 in like resounding comeback fashion.
Mm-hmm.
He built up so much life gain and equity. He got, to 4 speed off of poking in with it. He
Yep.
probably
Gained
gained
the
4
4
life off of, well, he did off of
Momentum
Momentum
Breaker.
Breaker, but also the land because it's 2 a turn.
Yep,
So he
exactly.
probably gained a total of like 8 to 12 life.
Which is sometimes a little bit too much for us to deal with.
Yeah.
Our deck is super bursty and tries
Mm-hmm.
to win immediately. So in the last game, I told us to take out the links, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, the next game he plays all non basics, and I was like, oh my god! And
Yeah.
he gained a ton of life, and I was punished, and I was like, okay, maybe I was wrong again. I think we should in that matchup do keep the links in,
Yeah.
just because of the life gain.
And it's a 5/4.
and it's a 5/4, and it dodges the temp lockdown, which is what I was trying to do with Ral.
Yeah.
We didn't ever see the Ral,
Mm-hmm.
and
Ral probably would have been very good.
and the Lynx was bad when we played it. I don't know. Lynx is by itself bad against him. It's just its static ability is good. It's one of those moments.
Yeah, Lynx is tough because it's like a 4 mana 5/4. Even though it's dodging temp lockdown, it's very clunky. And when
Yeah.
you're making your opponent sacrifice something for 2 mana,
It's
if that's the only thing you have, like if we had Otter tokens plus or
Fine.
Drake tokens plus Lynx, I don't
Yeah.
think it's as bad.
It's just because his deck is able to like temp lockdown and then our follow up is like, okay, well you temp lockdown us, we'll follow up with Lynx. So he's like, okay, I follow up with Momentum Breaker.
Yeah.
And we're screwed.
Right.
But that's how this deck goes. We're going to talk about it in the recap. So stick around.
Welcome back into the recap. Blake, did you have fun?
I certainly did, and I will have to say, I think this still might be the best deck in Standard currently.
Despite us even losing to Pixie there.
Yes, Pixie did have some nuts against us, and I think it's one of those things we're going to talk about having the spell pierce at the right time. And I guess if if we want to point it out, that might be the silver bullet for this deck, but it's not that Pixie is amazing against this deck because we have tokens and stuff. We didn't actually pop off with Cori-Steel Cutter like crazy.
We actually did not have Cori-Steel Cutter go wide at all against them.
Yeah, it's the temporary lockdown that is the super effective card against this deck. But if you have a Spell Pierce for it, I mean, they're SOL, right?
Yes, and we also did prove, even in Game 1 of Match 3, that well-timed into the Flood Maw, you can just reset that temporary lockdown long enough to win the game. We also had a cool into the Flood Maw moment against our Zur opponent, or our domain opponent, whatever you want to call them. And we were able to bounce, a Leyline Binding, regain a Drake Hatcher, and go off. My best takeaway from playing a different version of this deck all week in the lead up to this recording is that Drake Hatcher, it does deserve to be in the main, and other than perhaps Cori-Steel Cutter, this is a very powerful creature.
I fell in love with this card. In our first game, it was insane.
Yeah, and we played the Mirror, and this just outclassed what they were doing. Like, Slick Shot Show Off, because it's quote-unquote prowess, because this is not prowess, this is an old Kiln Fiend style ability. This is a different type of effect than what you're getting out of this card, and so this can kill faster. Slick Shot Show Off is faster than Drake Hatcher, but Drake Hatcher is like this sustained advantage.
Yes. And the deck likes to go wide, and it makes it more susceptible to, or less susceptible to like single
spot
target
removal. Yeah, it does. It makes you resilient to spot removal. That's like what Cori-Steel Cutter is doing.
And that's what this deck is weak against to a degree.
It is, because if they just take away your Monastery Swiftspear and all your eggs are in that basket, or if they take away your Slick Shot and all your eggs are in that basket, then you're SOL. But again, the Cori-Steel Cutter and the Drake Hatcher, they make you go wide. So, what are your other takeaways? I mean, you have the Spell Pierce conversation you wanted to have. I don't know how we came down on the mana base for this list particularly.
All right, so the little takes I'll have for this is, I really love the main board. Almost like, I don't know if I would take anything out of it other than maybe the Cori-Steel or Cori Monastery. I'm very skeptical on this card still, even after it did help us win one of our games. It's just so much mana.
It's very slow for this type of deck.
Yeah, and I maybe I would prefer some kind of other mana land. I'd have to check what we have right now. Maybe Sanctum. At least it doesn't come in tap, but it's colorless. That seems crazy, but it's one colorless card. I don't know. That's a possibility for me.
I will say my initial reaction to, the Sanctum land is no for me.
It seems crazy, right?
Just because, I don't like the idea of any colorless in this deck.
It is an untapped land. Is the only reason I think
it is untapped.
But it's our deck really does want to use its colors efficiently.
I didn't hate the Thundering Falls as a one of. I mean,
I have no qualms with this card at all. I think this card's fine and it works for the Verge and it does work for this. So it's just one of those things. I do think, I don't know, I'm a little torn on them into the Flood Maw and the Spell Pierce, like you said originally.
Yeah, like 3 versus 1, 2 versus 2.
I will say this did win us games. So I think I would leave it alone for now and tell you guys to playtest this on your own and then choose whether you want this double Spell Pierce and double into or 3 in 1.
And also, it's not crazy if you want a more interactive list to consider a main deck of 3 Opt, 2 Spell Pierce, 3 into the Flood Maw, stuff like that. I mean, we found ourselves siding out Opt often. I do think that it is the type of card you're supposed to side out. I would very much like to hear from the community on that. Like, how are you supposed to, Blake and I, when we play a lot of these decks, we are sideboarding off of our own experience and intuition. I haven't read a sideboard guide for this deck. I have no clue what you're actually supposed to, quote unquote, side out. But to me, a cantrip is something that is flexible enough to side out. It's not affecting the board. If you're trying to be more interactive, then you can take that out. You know what I mean? And the reason I keep in Sleight of Hand post board over Opt, my logic is that you're seeing 2 cards for the 1 mana at the same time. You can see the same depth with Opt if you scry to the bottom, but then it's a mystery card on top, whereas Sleight of Hand, you're taking the best of 2, and if you're trying to hit your sideboard cards with your cantrips, that's why you do that.
Exactly. I don't know. It's another option that you can take with this different build. Stock Up seems incredible. I would never tell you to take this card out unless you're sideboarding it out for more heavy costing cards, which we did a few times.
We did do that.
I don't think you ever go to 0 these. I can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
For the sideboard, I do personally want to put in one more Spell Pierce.
Yeah, to go to 3.
So, and I think we could take out the Barrage.
The Barrage.
It seemed to be the weakest card on the sideboard, and you do have Witchstalker Frenzy still, and this card is already...
Which I think you could... That's also one you could take out,
You could also take it out, yeah.
I don't know.
These are the 2 cards I think you could take out. I think you could go down a Lynx, but I like the Lynx a lot.
So Lynx felt, obviously incredible against Zur, but Lynx felt incredible against Zur. But other than that, yeah, I mean, 3 of this 4 mana play, I don't know. To me, the flex spots to get up to 3 Spell Pierce in the 75 would either be Witchstalker Frenzy or Lithomatic Barrage, and I think you have to choose in your meta. Are you seeing more with this card? Are you seeing more Dimir, where you want this to kill Kaito? Or are you seeing just big fat creatures that have 5 toughness?
Yes.
So, like, if you're playing against, like, demons a lot, and you're playing against Preacher of the Schism and Shealdred, maybe you want Witchstalk Frenzy.
Yep.
If you're playing against, either blue-white control or Dimir, where you need to kill Kaito, then you want to kill a Planeswalker.
Yep. That's one of those things you kind of have to play with it. But,
yeah, for now, we can put this away. And to make this list perhaps our own, we can just add a Spell Pierce here, and then put this one in the side.
There you go.
And now we have a double Spell Pierce version of the deck.
Yep.
Or triple Spell Pierce version of the deck. And perhaps against Pixie or other things, this is just going to really, shift how you play this.
Exactly right. There is one other card that I did consider, and it doesn't seem like it's necessary in this deck, but this card made me think of it, is the Mistrise Village, I think is what it's called.
Oh, yes. Mist-Vale Village?
I'll just type in Mist and find it.
I do believe... Yes, no, you're right. It is Mistrise. So Mistrise Village, new commander staple.
Yep, this is it comes in on tap with the mountains, and it's very inexpensive for your next card to be uncountered.
Yeah, so regardless of whether you take out the Cori Mountain Monastery or not, you could definitely run this instead of the Thundering Falls, or you could run this instead of an island.
Because having a stock up that resolves is huge. If you need it. But I didn't see a lot of counter spells.
Well, we didn't get countered.
That's what I'm saying, but it's just a possibility card, because I saw the Cori Mountain Monastery and I was like, well, why not this card as well? Just one of those things, it's a possibility. So to keep that in mind, this card is very good.
This card is definitely very good.
Mana cost is very low.
Yeah, it's two mana. So on 5 mana, you have the uncounterable stock up, or even like the uncounterable for 3 mana, the uncounterable Monstrous Rage, and maybe that's all you need.
Yep.
So it depends. It really depends on what you're playing against.
Yep.
Whether this is good enough.
Truly does. But that's the deck for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Absolutely. You know what to do. Here at the Cloudpost, we want you to play this on your very own arena. Take the link in the description of the video and go to Aether Hub, where you can download this deck for yourself.
And with that being said, we will catch you next Friday.